The historian Edward Gibbon once wrote, "The Ethiopians slept near 1,000 years, forgetful of the world by whom they were forgotten." Today, for many reasons, Ethiopians are dispersed throughout the world. There are 30,000 here in Washington alone. In Washington's Ethiopian quarter, Aster Awerka sings to her people. For the first time in their history, Ethiopians know the experience of exile.
I think most people think of my country as a place of famine and a civil war. They only know it through television news and the newspaper headlines. But like anywhere else in the world, there's another side to my country, a more enduring side, because we are a people with a long, long history.
If you see an Ethiopian in a vast landscape and plays these simple instruments, seemingly such monotonous notes, there is nothing that transports the Ethiopian soul to the highest of images that you can imagine. It lifts you up, it transports you, it is pure poetry.
Ethiopia is a mosaic of peoples, 75 different nations in all, with their own traditions and cultures. But its contemporary music derives from the country's heartland, the so-called Central Highlands, the music of the Amara, the Tigrinya, the Gurage, and the Oromo. These highland people are the dominating influence on today's city music. Nawai de Berber, idol of a younger generation, grew up in the country. He once tended his grandfather's herd. At Ethiopian television, they're recording to playback one of his romantic songs, full of pastoral imagery. His regular venue is the Addis Ababa Hilton. Here he sings with one of the most versatile bands in the country, Roha.
Koi malla kalatish, koi boubat mola, koi yergat kokop, koi yergat liti, koi anchini yasam, koi likrama unji, koi manau badaji, koi agaba inji, koi manau bamado, koi yasonu bosno, koi manau barubu.
Nawai writes his own material. This is not unusual. It's part of a long and vigorous tradition in Ethiopia.
I would say the Ethiopian always sings at his heart, in his heart. He's a poet at heart. He is a singer at heart.
As elsewhere, most pop songs are about love. But there are differences.
You know, the Ethiopian is very discreetly romantic, quiet, shy, but then it is so much muted inside his heart.
Netsanet Melesa, one of the kindest, best-loved artists in the business, sings with the Walias band. She started as a choir girl in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Popular music in Ethiopia draws on two traditional sources, the sacred and the secular. The secular influence is that of the Amadis, or troubadours. They performed in the courts of nobles and in the drinking houses of the common people. Nowadays, these drinking houses are often simply a converted room in somebody's home. One of the friendliest in town is that of Abebech Derara. Abebech usually sings her own songs, improvising to suit her audience. She explains why to club owner Yeubda Haile Mariam Gesese.
ግን ብዙ ጊዜ ፍቅር ነው የሚያስደርሰው
ፍቅር ለክ ነገር በተለይ ግን ላንድ ዘፈን ራሱን ይነካው ዘፈን የሚነካው ነገር ሀዘን ከደረሰብሽ ያው በደ የሚዘፍን ዘፈን ነው ለኔ እንደምመስል ዘፋኝ የሚዘፍነው ዘፈን ከህይወት ጋር የተገናኘ ሲሆን የበለጠ ያምርለታል ወተሻል አርቲፊሻል ሆነ አይቀር ናለኝ ከራኔ ደማም ልፈናለ ወቱ ያራለ
Her background is theatre, but she engages and challenges her audience like a true Asmani. Most Asmaris were men without formal schooling, yet emperors and nobles feared their devastating barbs. Of the few who remain, one of the best is Bahiru.
He reflects the dreams and the aspirations, the laughter and the tears of the people. He cannot be otherwise. He takes it from the people and he reinterprets with his talent what the people already know about themselves.
እንደ ግልገል በቅሎ በራሴ ለገምኩኝ